Let's be honest here, champs and champettes, there's a very weird thing that happens in Fortnite, and it's something that some people like and I just don't understand, and it's called OG variants of cosmetics. We've seen it time and time again with Gold Trooper, Skull Trooper, Paradigm, and even the FNCS Bowblades pickaxe, but there are also some situations that end up happening in the game where grants either get delayed by super long time, as we saw with like a Renegade Raider that got the OG variant, and stuff like that, that we just kind of have to wonder what is going on at Epic Games. However, this one has to take the cake for the most weird thing I've noticed Epic Games actually do when it comes to an OG variant, and it relates to the FNCS Bowblades pickaxe. So for people who are unaware, and I will go in the locker after I talk about all this so you can see it, FNCS actually has their own exclusive set of cosmetics, you know, things that in the past they were like, oh, once this goes away, it will never return to the item shop, and with those exclusive things, they actually have kind of gone back on that a little bit. Newer FNCS cosmetics can return anytime they want, but some of the older ones are technically exclusivity locked due to their promises, and they've accidentally brought some of those back before. So what they've decided to do when they removed it from the item shop was go, alright, if you bought this during the time it was available, you get to keep it, but if you're someone who already owns it and you owned it before it returned, you'll get a special OG variant. And they actually did add that OG variant to the game. It was unfinished when it was first put in the files, but when they added it to the game, it was granted to everyone due to kind of having some unfinished aspects here and there. Meaning regardless of when you purchased it, whether if you purchased it when it first returned to the game, or whether you purchased it when it first, you know, was ever released in general, it was something that everyone had in the game. It was like it was just an added bonus with the pickaxe in general, and not an OG variant at all, even though it was intended to be an OG variant to even begin with. But now they've actually kind of done some slight changes here and there to it. So let's go to the locker real quick to show you this. So if we actually go over here and we type in the Bowblades pickaxe, you'll notice that we have it right here, FNCS, and we have this normal variant of the Bowblades. This one, you can kind of see how it looks kind of like just like normal still right there, but when you take it to the side, you get this nice little like orange greenish effect on the actual blades themselves. However, they added the prismatic version of the carvers, which was set to be like the special OG variant to the game, and as you can see, it's kind of similar. I mean, it's still got like the orange and the green, but maybe it has a little bit more of like a blue effect to it. I don't know. It's like if we just switch between these, right? You got that one and this one, you see a slight difference, but in game, I really doubt that you're going to be noticing if you're using the normal version or an OG version. However, because of the fact that they gave this variant to everyone, they made a third variant, which is now the OG variant that is actually only given to OG users. And I gotta be honest, it still looks pretty much the exact same. Like they just changed the way the actual effect of the coloring was. Because if we turn it to the side, you still have the orange, you still have the green. Actually, wait. This one doesn't have like the color effect, right? If we actually go over here, you know, this one changes color. This one changes color. It has like the prismatic effect. This one is just the colors. It's just chromatic, right? But this is your actual OG variant right here. And then the other two are variants for everyone who owns it, regardless of if you bought it when it first came out or not, even though this was originally intended to be an OG variant for the pickaxe. So it's very odd to see this, because if we just quickly don't even rotate them, right? We look at it, right? Here's variant 1. Here's variant 2, here's variant 3. They all look the exact same, just with the color slightly brighter. Actually, look, this one's like the greenest. This one starts to be a little bit more orange with green on it. And then this is the most orange. That is like the only thing I'm really noticing that's different here. But it's interesting to see how they didn't just revoke the OG variant from people's accounts. Maybe they made it, and when they were working on it in the game, they accidentally released it and it was unfinished. And they were like, wait, it looks too much like the original variant, so let's just keep it for everyone anyways while we're working on an actual OG variant. And then they made this one, which has no color effect to it, and they made that the OG variant. Or maybe they just kind of messed up and decided to go, here's OG, which is now everyone who owns it, and here's the OG for the people who owned it when it first came out. Regardless of the situation though, it's pretty interesting to see this happen, and it would be funny if the same thing happened like Paradigm or something. So, you know, for example, if we go over here to Paradigm, we ended up getting, you know, like the normal variant, and then we got an OG version, and then we got an OG version or something in the game, because they messed up a grant here or there or something. What would even be the color scheme going forwards for a double OG effect? I have no clue. But until next time, I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. So until then, peace out.